Hi, I'm Stephen Norris for Gearburn TV, and this is the Nokia 700. It's a 3,000 Rand piece of metal aimed at the emerging smartphone market, with its laser sights honed on those who can't afford something like an iPhone or a Galaxy S2, for instance. I'm not going to mince words. This phone, I mean, for what it is, it's damn sexy. You know, just feel it. Lord, it's a fine piece of phone, but it runs Symbian Bell, this antiquated Nokia operating system which is crippled by a weak operating system which just seems out of place in this day and age. So, has Nokia unleashed another niche product on us? Let's have a look. Cool, this phone's got a 1 GHz CPU, and I mean, in this day and age, totally unacceptable. You need at least a dual core processor to even comprehend the type of applications that should run on these smartphones. So that for me, instant fail. This 3.2-inch screen, AMOLED, is actually, well, it's very eye-pleasing. The colors are crisp, sharp, and games such as Angry Birds, visually exciting. I love the screen, perfect. Now the keyboard, unfortunately, that's a bit of a downer for me. It's a small phone, 3.2 inches, you're not getting a lot of landscape to play with really. So for these like massive gorilla thumbs that I have, you're going to be hitting the same keys many times. Even going into like landscape mode with the phone, still same issue. It doesn't seem to comprehend that I've got bigger fingers and allow for those, for like spacing or anything like that. So it's a good phone for, I don't know, those with skinny fingers, women. On board, it's got 2 gigs of memory, which is pretty pathetic. You're not going to get a lot of music on. You're going to get maybe 1 movie on. It does have, you can put in a micro SD card, which supports up to 32 gigs. So that helps it a lot. But please note that the micro SD card is a lot slower than the onboard memory. So a bit of an issue there, but thankfully, you know, you have got the option to upgrade the memory. Camera, for Nokia, I am incredibly disgusted that they provide a 5 megapixel camera only without autofocus with this pathetic LED flash. Unacceptable. Nokia is known for having these Carl Zeiss lenses embedded into their devices which deliver the sharpest, most vivid pictures possible. On this phone, horrible. I don't know if it has to do with the price. I don't know if it has to do with the processor, but it's definitely got to do with the cheap hardware inside this phone. Battery life, that's one thing Nokia always does right. The battery on this phone is an incredible week on standby, and if you're using it constantly, I'd say 3 days without a charge. Overall, a disappointing phone. I expect too much from it, but I expect a lot from all my gadgets, and for the price of 3,000 Rand, you could get a substandard Android phone which is miles better than this. So, do I gear it or do I burn it? I'll burn this phone, and I recommend that anyone else should burn it as well. I'm Stephen Norris for Gearburn TV. Thank you for watching.